Family members pack a courtroom as two cousins charged in the murders of 4 men in Bucks County face a judge. Our Natasha Brown was also inside that courtroom, and she joins us live from Doylestown with the new developments in that case. Natasha?
Well, it was a very emotional day in court today for family members of both the victims and the defendants, as this now becomes a death penalty case. It's an option.
You get angry, you're sad, you're reliving it over and over.
Raw emotion from the father of Mark Sturgis, one of 4 men found shot to death, their bodies buried on a Bucks County farm back in July. Family members of other victims, Jimmy Patrick, Thomas Mayo, and Dean Finicaro, filled the courtroom in Doylestown Thursday afternoon, coming face to face with the men who allegedly killed their loved ones. They watched as Cosmo DiNardo and his cousin Sean Kratz pled not guilty to the crimes.
This is about the families that lost loved ones. This is about a family that just went through Thanksgiving and had to look across the table at an empty chair.
Authorities say Cosmo DiNardo admitted to killing the men and burying their bodies, and as part of the original agreement with prosecutors, he would not face the death penalty. Now the DA's office has filed court documents giving them the option to seek death if DiNardo does not continue to cooperate.
We made an agreement with Cosmo DiNardo. We're the district attorney's office. We honor our agreements. So should Mr. DiNardo decide to uphold his end of the bargain, we will not seek the death penalty against him.
The Finicaro family supports the death penalty, period.
While other attorneys for the victims' families echoed that same sentiment, loved ones are still holding on to memories.
He was an exceptional athlete, a great musician, hard worker, trustworthy.
Contemplating whether death row will equal justice.
In a sense, I feel like the death penalty is too good for him. I'd like to see him spend a very long time in prison with no hope of getting out.
DiNardo's attorney hustled by our cameras without comment. Well, again, just to be clear, the death penalty is an option now in this case. It is not something that the DA says they ultimately will do. They don't have to, but it is certainly an option for them. Meantime, in the next couple of weeks or so, they will be working to try to hash out a trial date in this case. So there will be lots and lots of meetings to try to get this case into some sense of progression. Yuki and Jess.
And Natasha, back in July, we remember that DiNardo actually confessed. So why did he plead not guilty today?
Yeah, that's a really, really good question, and we did ask the Bucks County DA about that just a short time ago just to get some clarification, because he was very adamant in his formal arraignment today. Not guilty pleas from both of these defendants. We can tell you that the DA tells us this is really just a formality at this point. This was a formal arraignment today, but in 99% of cases like this, they tell us defendants usually do plead not guilty, but as the case progresses toward trial, that plea often changes, and that could likely happen here as well. Back to you guys.
All right, Natasha Brown live for us tonight. Thanks so much.